Hey guys, Demon here. This is the intro, not the actual video, but hope you enjoy it. Hey guys, Demon here, doing another Adventure Time review. This time, cherry cream soda. So this episode, pretty good. Uh, not really much to. I guess there's a lot to say about it. This episode starts off with cherry cream soda, or uh, root beer guy's wife. She remarried after he died. Kind of did that really quickly. Well, actually, I don't know how long it's been since he died in the actual show itself. Maybe it's been like a year or so, or a few years. I don't know. But anyway, she remarried after he died from the tree guy. The tree god thing guy. She remarried to Starchy, of all people. Starchy the Gravedigger. And then she buried Root Beer Guy because she was mourning over him still, which is natural, obviously. When you lose someone, I guess you never really forget about them when you lose them. Like eventually, eventually, like you don't get over it, but like eventually you live with it, you know. But then every once in a while, there's something that will bring it back up and it will make you remember again. So it's kind of weird. It really depends on who it was to you, you know. Like if it was something that you loved a lot, then you'll probably like remember them a lot more often. But if it's someone that you didn't like them very much, you probably will just forget about them in a month. You know. I don't know, but yeah, she can't stop mourning over him, which is natural, obviously. Like you never stop mourning over someone, I guess, as I previously said. Um, just like you just live with it, you know. As I said, you just live with it. But there are those times where you hear something or see something, and it will remind you of the person. It's not funny, but whatever. Sorry if I sound a little bit weird, by the way. I have a sickness. It's not a cold, but my throat and my nose are all stuffed up, and my throat hurts like a bitch. But anyways, back to the review. So she is mourning over him still, and Starchy is kind of like dealing with it. I guess he's not like being an asshole, but he's not being very helpful at all. So he suggests to get rid of his ashes, almost. I guess they'd be considered ashes at this point, but it's just his root beer infused dirt. Which reminds me, why didn't Bubblegum clone him? She cloned, what's his name again? Dave? Or, I forgot his name. She cloned one person a bunch of times and gave him lots of medals. What was his name again? I don't know, I forgot. But she never cloned Root Beer Guy, which is weird. Maybe she thought the same thing that happened with the other guy would happen with Root Beer Guy. So maybe that's why she didn't clone him and bring him back to life? Huh. I don't know. It's a question, though. Yeah. You know, I would assume she would want to clone him and bring him back to life since she did with the other one, but maybe she thought, like, we just have another fiasco like that, so she didn't. But anyways, Starchy suggests to get rid of it, which is really up to anybody who has the ashes, obviously. I don't know, if I had someone's ashes, I'd probably, like, go put in the ocean or something, you know? Although, personally, when I die, I've heard that you can actually get your skeleton, like, put on display in like a university. Some places will take your skeleton and put it on display, sort of thing. I've heard that you can actually do that. I want to look into that and put that on my will because I want my skeleton to be seen by everybody. I'm just saying, man. I don't want people to pay for my funeral either. I don't want people to pay for a cremation or a burial. So when I die, I'm just donating my body to science. Unless I can figure out how to donate my body to the skeleton thing, Because that'd be pretty cool if I was like a skeleton in a university. I'm just saying, I want to be a skeleton just hanging up on a wall somewhere or something like that. It'd be really cool. I don't know, that just makes me happy to know that people are looking at my skeleton. But I've heard that I heard that can be done, you know. But anyways, back to the story. She decides to bury it where they were curated and also married by Princess Bubblegum, which is like this cafe that's long past destroyed. And she was made there, and so was Rupert Guy made there. And Princess Bubblegum like gave them marriage really quickly. She's just like, "You're married," and they were married. The place was pretty like it's pretty interesting to see where they were created, and like it reminded me of an old TV show, obviously like a movie or something like that. Where it's the cliche of like they either break up or the person like gets into an accident and dies, and then they go to where they first met and the place is all run down and abandoned or something like that. It reminded me of something like that. It's kind of cliche, but it's sad at the same time. But anyway, she buries him there, and somehow a lightning bolt brings him back to life, which is weird. So he comes back to life, and then he comes back to the house, tries to get back with his wife, but Starchy tells him that he married her, and he's just like, "I'm kind of disappointed that you remarried, but like, I guess I'm not too disappointed because Rupert Grint's a nice guy, you know." So at the end, he runs away because he ruins the house because he has crazy zombie strength now and zombie powers. I don't know exactly what the hell he is. Like, he's a zombie with like zombie powers. I didn't know zombies had powers. Like, most zombies don't, but whatever. But anyways, he goes to talk to Lady and Jake, and then he goes back to talk to his girl, but Starchy's just like, "Nope, you're not talking to her. I'm gonna bury you alive. Like, I'm gonna rebury you, this time for good." So he takes him out to the spot where he was buried. He tries to bury him, but then the girl's just like, "No, I don't want either of you. I don't want you, Starchy, because you're a nut job, and I can't believe I sunk that low." Which Starchy is kind of a dick because he's just like, "I had choices of all the widows." Because he's using his job of power, I guess, because his job is to bury people. So I guess he would know all the widows. But that's effed up to use that job to do that. That's messed up, I'm just saying. But anyways, Starchy's like, I don't know if he deserved to be called that bad, but he is an asshole. But anyways, she says at the end that she wants to get to know Rupert Guy again, or at this point, Zombie Guy, maybe? I don't know. But she's gonna get to know him again, and probably, like, remarry him eventually. But anyways, pretty good episode. That's the end of my review. I hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, share. As always, my friends, stay sane. Peace. Hey guys, this is the outro. Just want to remind you that if you want to subscribe, you can press the circle, or if you want to watch another video, you can press the square. And also, if you like the video, give a like, leave a comment, share it. As always, my friends, stay sane.